Fantom, FTM. This is the crypto that I'll be looking at today. I'll share with you what is a realistic price prediction based on what we have seen so far in 2021. And I will share with you, is it the over for 2021 or am I looking to buy the dips? Hello everyone, it's Petko Alexandrov. A very warm welcome to our YouTube channel, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you what is my realistic price prediction for the Fantom, which stays at rank 100 at the moment according to the market cap. And if I click on the website, you will see that it says one platform handless solutions. Basically, on Fantom Platform you can build apps just like on the Ethereum using familiar tools like MetaMask, Solidity, and you can learn more about the coin and the platform. I always suggest the people, the investors, the beginners, to learn as much as possible for the coin that they're planning to invest in before purchasing it. And the second thing you need to do is check out the community. You want to invest in coins that have a strong community. For example, the FTM has not really a strong community on Reddit, just touching the 8,000 Fantomians, but they have over 90,000 followers on Twitter, which is pretty decent for a coin at 100 spot. Alright, so let me go to the chart and I will share with you what is the technical analysis using the trading view, and you will see what I'm looking at as potential targets, and as well what are the levels where I'll be happy buying some Fantoms for my cryptocurrency portfolio. And actually, if you want to stay up to date with what I'm investing in, you can check out my Patreon page. This is where I send crypto buy alerts and crypto sell alerts to all of my followers, and I share exactly what I'm buying, what I'm selling, how much, at what price. Simply said, I share my trading and my investing. And as well, I share my cryptocurrency portfolio spreadsheet, which I am updating regularly. So this is how I track all the coins that I'm investing. I have some that are with a long-term purpose, others I'm staking. Third are short-term investments, and overall I know how much I have currently invested, what's the market value, how much I'm on a profit, and what's the growth. Obviously, with the volatile cryptocurrency market, these values change all the time, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is to sell on profit and not to panic and sell on a loss when Elon Musk is tweeting how much energy Bitcoin costs right after supporting it for a few months. Okay, so guys, don't panic. We've seen the crypto cycles already so many times. So if you have any experience, you will know already that there is no place for panic on the crypto market. All you need to do is to buy the dips, or to buy it when it's cheap and to sell it when it's expensive. Okay, so now going back to the Fantom chart, and I'm on the daily chart, which means that each candlestick as 1 day, and I'll be focusing on the last few months starting from the 23rd of January. This is when the FTM was sitting at 0.0265, and the record high was on the 10th of May when the price reached to 0.9587. What a nice move, right? And actually the move was right at the beginning when we had this obvious reversal pattern, and right over here was my first investment with Fantom, so I have bought it right in this zone using a counter trend line, and then I have taken the profits right on this day on the 26th of February after seeing this reversal candlestick. And yes, I didn't sell it on the top, nearly to the 90 cents, because this is almost impossible. Okay, I'll be honest with you. At the end of the day, you will always lose some of the profit unless you are extremely lucky, selling it right on the top, having no idea that the price will reverse. But on that day, I have taken the profit, and I will tell you exactly what I used, and then I will share with you what is my current setup. Okay, so let me share with you how I was targeting at that moment and what I used to tell me it's time to sell. Alright, so I used an aggressive trend line right over here. It is, okay, through this lows, this one and this one, and then you can see when the price broke it, okay, right in here on the 25th of February. Let me go back to the daily chart. It's not really easy to recognize it on the daily chart this way because we cannot draw such a line, but here it is. 25th of February was the break, and then I saw that the next day was negative as well. I wanted to see such a daily candlestick, which is a reversal pattern, and I have sold it. However, I don't want to talk about all investments. I want to show you what I'm looking at in the moment. So I'll go back to the hourly chart and I will show you what is the line that I have. Actually, I have two lines. I have one line over here connecting these two highs, that one and that one, and then I have one more aggressive line which was initially here, okay, but then I have moved it here, and I will explain why. So initially it was right in here. Let me go back, and you see that the price was starting to form higher lows. So this low is higher than that one, this low is higher than that one. Then I had the opportunity to draw this line, but then the price broke it, not impulsively. Okay, I want to see impulsive breaks, and usually after the break I wait for the last top to be broken. Okay, so I would have bought it somewhere below the 40 cents if the price did something like that. Okay, that's an impulsive break, and I wanted to see this top covered. Well, it didn't do it, and then the price continued lower, which formed lower lows. So then I had to wait for another top, and it was formed just yesterday or early this morning. Yeah, just midnight. Okay, so now I have another line, and what I want to see is a higher low. Okay, a higher low shows me that the buyers are stronger compared to the last time. Okay, so the last time was this low when the price reached 0.1832, and if the price forms something like that, it will form a higher low than that one, and this will show us that the buyers are much stronger compared to the last low. So this is how I'm looking at it. I will draw it just precisely. Yep, here it is, and going through this top. So make sure to draw the lines precisely. So these lines are my counter trend lines. If I go back to the daily chart, you will see that still we are in an uptrend. Okay, there is no downtrend for the moment. As you know, the downtrend is determined as a series of lower highs and lower lows, but we don't have lower high here, obviously. Okay, this is just sideways, and then the price continued higher. So I take that as one huge move. Now, if the price does something like that, forms a visual lower high than that one, and then it does another lower low than that one, we will be in a downtrend. Okay, there is no doubt about it. But for the moment, it's just a negative move, and I'm looking for buying opportunities, honestly. Now, do we have a strong support level? Not really. You can see that right over here we had a support somewhere at 0.30. Then the price went lower, reaching to 0.25. Then the price went even lower. So if these three lows were on one and the same level, then this would be a strong level, but they are not. Okay, so keeping the tendency here, I can actually draw one line connecting these two lows, that one and that one, and I might expect another test of that line before price continuing higher. Okay, if the price continues lower, then obviously the market, it will be very negative and I'll be waiting for new buying opportunities. But for the current moment, I have this counter trend line right over here, which I'll be happy to see the price breaking before reaching this line coming from the bottom. Okay, I tried to explain it super simply and draw it without too many lines. I want to keep it simple so the beginners can understand what I'm talking about, but I'm also taking the last months into consideration and not what happened before that, because the price obviously is on a very different levels from December, okay, when it was 0.02 and then it reached to nearly $1. It's totally different volatility that we are talking about. And if you are looking for short-term investment, what you might want to do is, if the price one more time does something like that, retests this line coming from the bottom and then breaks higher, then if you don't want to hold losses for a long time, you can just close everything if the price drops below 0.17. But if you are a holder like me who doesn't sell on a loss ever, I wouldn't be selling if the price even drops lower, okay? I'll be just looking for new buying opportunities somewhere even lower, okay? But pay attention, here is the zero line, so obviously the price won't break below. I'm joking, of course. Okay guys, now this is the very simple setup that I'm looking at the moment. I don't want to make it any more complicated. Of course, it's just a little bit hard situation with the Fantom at the moment because we don't have a clear uptrend or a downtrend. But since the price was positive very much in February, then it was just going sideways until end of April, and then at the beginning of May it reached a new record high at 0.9587. I still consider it for an uptrend, and this is just one huge retracement. Now, what is the realistic price prediction that I have for the Fantom? I will show you very simply. I'll be using a Fibonacci that you might be familiar with, or you have seen it in some of my other price prediction videos, but I'm drawing it from the top to the bottom in the first aggressive move. And actually this is the first move, okay? It's just a month. You can see exactly from the 23rd of January to the 23rd of February, and if I have to be really precise, it's starting from the 23rd of January until 25th of February. Okay, so this is the first impulsive move from the coin. This is when most of the people, including me, noticed the coin. And if you are familiar with the Fibonacci, it gives us retracement levels. So we can see that in this case, this zone that is locked between the 38.2 and the 23.6 was the best time to buy it. Okay, so if you were buying this retracement and then this retracement, then you would be making some great profits in May. However, I honestly missed those, and during this time I already had my Patreon page, so you won't see anything about Fantom in there because, one more time, I missed it, but I don't want to miss it again, so I'll be looking at it. But what I want to show you here with this Fibonacci is the target, okay? If I zoom out, you will see that it's not just the retracements with the Fibonacci, but it's the targets as well, and they worked for me really nice in the last 2 years in the bull run. So we usually see 4 targets with Fibonacci. Of course, you can modify them, but this is by default, and I usually use the second one that sits at $2.25. Okay, so $2.25 is the realistic price prediction for me based on the Fibonacci. And if we don't have any trend lines, any support or resistance levels above, one of the best ways to look for potential targets is using the Fibonacci. I explained how you should be using it, and I said that I'm using the second target of 2.618, which is a Fibonacci calculated level, but the dollar value is 2.25. So that is the target I'll be looking for if one more time I succeed to buy this dip somewhere below the 30 cents. Okay, and obviously it will be a great trade if something like that happens. Again, I say if it happens, and please don't take it as an advice. I'm drawing these lines just to give you an idea of what I'm looking at. Obviously, it might go sideways for a long time. It can go up and down again. It can last for a few months or even years before the price reaches that potential level of 225. Okay, guys, this is the setup I'm looking at the moment for the Fantom. One interesting coin with a very nice idea, strong community on Twitter. As I said, it's important. I hope the Reddit community will grow with the time. But one more time, having over 90,000 followers on Twitter is not bad at all. Let me know what are your thoughts about Fantom in the comments below. What is your price prediction? How you see it? How far do you think it will go? And what are the levels at which you are comfortable buying at? Okay, this is very important because many people at the moment are in panic selling their coins and they're not taking the opportunities to buy the dips. One more time, I want to see a sign that the market is reversing upwards for the coin, and I'm usually using these trend lines and counter trend lines, aggressive trend lines to see, and I want to see an impulsive break before I buy. And if you don't want to miss when I'm purchasing a coin, one more time, check out my Patreon page and you will see all of my investments, and you'll be able to download my cryptocurrency portfolio tracker. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you have enjoyed it, thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new videos from me, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and enjoy trading. Cheers. Bye bye.